Well, not only am I tracking April showers today, I'm also going to be tracking some April snow showers. I know it's hard to believe we're approaching mid-April, and yes, there is a slight chance we could be looking at a mix of rain and snow over the next couple of days. It's short-lived because by the afternoon we warm up pretty quick, but we're going to have some cold air in place that really makes our temperatures feel more like the later part of winter instead of the early part of spring. So let's bring in the futurecast. Throughout the morning hours, a lot of us are going to be seeing more dry than wet conditions. The showers will pick up though throughout the later part of the afternoon. Right around 3-4 o'clock, we'll start to see some of those showers pick up a little bit throughout parts of Portland and Salem. You travel over the Coast Range, you are going to be seeing a mix of rain and snow, but for the most part, late this afternoon and into the evening hours, it's predominantly all snow showers as this cold front moves on shore. And once that rain and wind starts to move through, we'll also start to see the winds pick up a little bit as well. So late tonight, you can see we're seeing nothing but rain up and down the I-5 corridor. A little mix at times along Highway 26, the higher you get. Now things get kind of interesting heading into the early morning hours on Monday. Right around 5 o'clock in the morning, we'll be seeing widespread snow showers, snow level down to 1,000 feet. But with this cold air in place, there is a chance that we could see the snow levels drop down to 500 feet, maybe a little bit lower at times. How much snow are we talking at that 500-foot level? Not a whole lot. Light accumulation, maybe an inch if we're lucky. Then heading into Monday afternoon, we could be seeing some showery conditions as well as a slight chance to see some thunderstorms. There's also a slight chance to see those thunderstorms develop later on this afternoon and into the evening hours. We do have some watches and warnings to talk about. That winter weather advisory will be in place throughout the Coast Range today and throughout the foothills of the mountains. It's a winter storm warning. Meanwhile, throughout the Oregon Cascades, winter weather advisory. The snowfall is going to be very intense throughout the mountains. And I look back to look at the records to see how often do we get snow in April, and it's not very often. Now, these numbers are for downtown Portland. You have to go back to the 30s. That's when we saw some decent amount of snow for April. Back in 1936, that's the record for snowfall in a day for April, more than 5 inches. Now, it's not uncommon to see trace amounts. We saw that just a couple of years ago, but to see a stretch of 2-3 days where we could be seeing light to a couple of inches of accumulation is kind of impressive. The other thing we're tracking is the threat of thunderstorms, mainly throughout the coast and the valley and down in southern Oregon. Some of those thunderstorms could roll over into parts of the metro area, but for the most part, I think McMinnville, Salem, parts of wine country, there's a chance you could be seeing a little bit of some unstable air later on this afternoon and into the evening hours. So the forecast along the Oregon coast, you'll be seeing mainly dry conditions to start off. By the afternoon, a few passing showers, maybe the threat of thunderstorms. Again, if you're driving over the Coast Range late this afternoon and in the evening hours, be prepared for a couple of inches of new snow overnight. Throughout the valley, light showers to start things off this Sunday morning with daytime highs getting into the mid to the upper 40s. We should be right around 60 degrees for this time of year. Yeah, it's going to be a couple of days before we get back to more normal April kind of conditions. A morning mix throughout the Columbia River Gorge, up to an inch possible. The snow level throughout the gorge will be about 1,000 feet. You could be seeing a light accumulation along I-84. A windy and snowy day if you're going to be going throughout the central and eastern side of the state. Daytime highs, though, will be topping out in the mid to the upper 40s. Heavy mountain snow throughout the Oregon Cascades. I'm forecasting anywhere from 10 to 12 inches of new snow later on today. And you can see by this map, the snowfall is going to be really impressive. Basically today, all the way into the end of the week, you're looking at close to 3.5–4 feet of snow in a few locations. So the spring skiing is going to be looking pretty nice. So as we look at the snow level the next couple of days, yeah, it's going to be well below past levels. It's going to be very snowy up there today and into tomorrow. We'll start to see some drier conditions at times throughout the later part of the week. But again, the snow level is going to be well below past levels a good part of the week. Throughout the metro area, a mainly dry morning, cool and showery by the afternoon. A slight chance to see some thunderstorms develop, and there's a chance to see a mix of rain and snow heading into the early morning hours on Monday. But you'll notice come Monday, daytime highs will be topping out right around the mid-40s. A slight chance to see a mix of rain and snow throughout Tuesday morning, but I think for the most part, we are going to be seeing more showery conditions by the afternoon. Showers continue into Wednesday, but you can see over the next several days, we are going to be seeing well below normal temperatures for this time of year.